I think if the crews didn't want to do all these today. Exactly.
Couple minutes late, call it to order. Ms. Cleary?
Dear Father, we gather here again together this month, and there's been so much going on with the fires and our essential workers between deputies and fire workers and civilians that have, helping people to get out of their homes. Thank you for your guidance in that. It's a hard time. It's hard for people to watch or be involved with or lose their lives or their homes. Help us to do better and think about how we can help that neighbor that might need a little more care. In your name, amen.
Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In case of fire or other emergency, there's 3 exits from this room, there, and there. In case of such emergency, please proceed to the nearest exit, find the nearest stairway, go down the stairway and get out the parking lot and clear the building as far away as you can so emergency squads and rescue squads can do their job. If you need assistance, please contact one of us for assistance and go from there. Please silence your cell phones for this meeting. Thank you.
Mr. Hanky.
Here.
Mrs. Fedler. Mr. Herrick.
Here.
Mr. Hall.
Here.
Mr. Fisher.
Here.
Mr. Baker.
Here.
Mr. Mumby.
Here.
Mr. O'Brien.
Here.
Mr. Hahn.
Here.
Mr. Campbell. Mr. Skelly.
Here.
Mr. Hogan.
Here.
Ms. Kerr. Mrs. Clary.
Here.
Mr. Wang.
Here.
Mr. Rozell.
Here. Public hearing 10:05. Okay, we'll go down to the condensed minutes. You've got the condensed minutes from January 16th, 2026 meeting. I'll consider them accepted as a mail. Corrections. Does anyone have any additions or corrections? Seeing none, we will consider them accepted as mailed. Then communications.
Communications, Senator Steck and Ashby were in receipt of their letter to Governor Hochul requesting that Great Meadow be added to the governor's proposal authorizing a constitutional amendment to allow the redevelopment of state prisons in the Adirondack region. From Warren County, we are in receipt of their resolution number 31, appointing members of the Warren Washington County's Industrial Development Agency and Civic Development Corporation. That's all I have for communications.
Committee reports, audit committee.
Chairman, moving forward. Sorry about that.
I was jumping ahead to get us to 10:05 here.
Mr. Chairman, moving forward, $6,140,131.54 for approval from the audit committee.
Moved by Supervisor Hogan, is there a second? Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Mumby, Hahn, and Herrick. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, it's 10:05 or 10:06. We'll go back to the public hearing.
Public hearing concerning introductory local law A of 2026. Notice is hereby given that the Washington County Board of Supervisors will hold a public hearing in the Supervisors Chambers, Washington County Municipal Center, Building B, 383 Broadway, Fort Edward, New York, on February 20th, 2026, at 10:05 a.m. to consider the adoption of proposed introductory local law A of 2026, superseding local law 2 of 2026, providing for the establishment of a schedule for the salaries of the county administrator, county attorney, commissioner of social services, superintendent of public works, sheriff, county clerk, county treasurer, director of real property tax services, coroners, election commissioners, and personnel officer for calendar year 2026. All persons interested in the subject matter of proposed introductory local law A of 2026 will be heard at that time and place concerning the same. By order of the Board of Supervisors dated January 29th, 2026.
I'll call the public hearing on local law A to order. 6, is there anyone that wishes to be heard?
Mr. Chairman, I want to make one announcement that when we do the resolution 32, it is going to require an amendment to the first sentence of the first paragraph where it says a local law superseding local law number 2. That's actually going to have to be amended to be local law number 1. This resolution, local law, when it was originally passed, had a period for a permissive referendum before it became official. It was anticipated at the time that local law number 1 was going to be the moratorium local law that was tabled. Since then, the time period has elapsed, so now that the local law that we'll be amending will actually be local law 1 instead of local law 2.
Any other public comment? Does anyone wish to be heard on local law A? Introductory local law A. Having called for comment 3 times and heard none, I will declare the public hearing closed at 10:07. In your packet, you've got 2 proclamations. One is the 37th Annual Walter Junkett Community Service Award to Dr. Jacqueline Tuba, and a recognition for Lisa K. Austin Cadilli. I hope I said that right. White Creek Town Clerk, who's retiring after 24 years. That means she's been through Bob Shea and all the other strange characters down there in White Creek. Well, Jimmy Griffith and Lane. I was trying not to call everybody out, you know. But it's quite a cast of characters down there and quite a number of rather interesting and stressful things that have gone on down in White Creek and over that period of time. I give her a lot of credit, and I will get out and give her a proclamation when they have their next town board meeting. Supervisor privilege. Anyone want privilege? Mr. Hogan.
Mr. Chairman, Ron Atkinson would like 5 minutes.
Morning, Ron Atkinson, Burgoyne Ave in Hudson Falls, town of Kingsbury. I'm going to speak to actually 3 things now, but the first thing I want to do is talk a little bit about the recycling efforts, solid waste management here in Washington County. I've been following Warren County rather closely in what they're attempting to do with their efforts over there to recycle in their transfer facilities. There's a gentleman by the name of Scott Royale, or Royael. He's the solid waste, glasses on those. He's a solid waste and recycling compliance coordinator. The reason it came to mind here to do this presentation this morning is that on March 6th, they're going to hold a meeting in the Washington County Municipal Center regarding solid waste management. There's a gentleman they're going to do a meeting with via Zoom. He's from California, I believe. I can't remember his name. It's said to me in passing. He's helped cities in California to reduce their solid waste by up over 50% in these cities. And he's been very successful with it. So he's going to be talking to Warren County officials and stakeholders, if you will, in Warren County to help them better develop that. I've listened to Mr. Royale talk at various meetings. Warren County is taking serious steps towards solid waste management. And I think it'd be worthwhile, and I would strongly recommend to the board that they send a representative from Washington County to listen in on what's going on. As I've mentioned at several of the other meetings throughout my presentations here, there's a lot of things that can be developed. One of the things that Warren County is doing, and I've mentioned this previously, is the monitoring of waste haulers, permitting, and all the things that I think, in my layman kind of way, is lacking here in Washington County. They're going to incorporate this retract system. It's a software system that monitors haulers, their permitting process, and their reporting process, so that you know, or they're going to know, certainly what the haulers are doing, giving permits so that Warren County can monitor what they're doing. So I think it's certainly a beneficial thing, and it certainly wouldn't hurt to better manage. And I know that we're still in the process of developing the 10-year solid waste management plan for Washington County that was, I think it was due in 2019. So other activities I've been into, if you want to hear more about that, I can talk later. February 5th, I went to the legislative office buildings. And again, I'll go back to that moratorium that New York State is developing. Two of a senator and the assemblywoman, Senator Pete Harkin spoke. He's a senator. Anna Kellis spoke regarding the biosolids spreading on land, as I previously talked here before.
Got 1 minute, Ron.
Yep, okay. And I want to speak, I'm going to circumvent the other stuff I've talked about. My concern is if the time has elapsed on the moratorium that was developed here for Washington County, even in part is the biosolids coming in from outside the county. I feel that we really should reinstate that. There was concerns over education that was brought up, the enforcement, and I can't remember, Matt, somebody spoke the last time around and said, raised various concerns, but it's the same speak, if you will, that the wastewater treatment plants put out throughout the nation, actually. And so this PFAS issue is not going away. I do thank Supervisor Henke for writing the letter to on behalf of the Fort Stops PFAS for the more of a public hearing for the Clean Earth permit project, process that's going on right now.
Wrap it up, Ron.
Okay. So I ask that you do that. I strongly suggest, there's one last thing I want to say. In addition to the moratorium, I think that should be in Canada revisited to incorporate some of that education and the other things that are going on. I also think that the enforcement process, I know we have DEC members here, part of the supervisors, that being Mr. Henke, and we've had the honor of having Ben Bramlage here, who's a retired person as well and helping the people in Fort Edward. There's resources out there. I think that they can be better utilized. I think we do need to do that testing of our compost facility. All right, so I would ask that you do that. One correction to what was said. When the moratorium was brought up, they said that the test of that facility was done in 2024. It wasn't done then. It was the year before in July of 23. So updates are needed. I ask you and encourage you to do that very thing and do this. Okay? Thank you.
I don't have my vote, but okay, Merle?
Oh.
What's the matter? You mad you're not first this time?
Long time. I'm starting. No. Good morning. I've been to Minnesota. Minneapolis. I tried to leave Plow. Wish I could have left Congressional Medal of Honor at Alex and Renee's site. I was unable to do so. I was briefly detained by 5 Minnesota police officers at the airport. I was unable to hail a cab for a fee of $100 up front. Outside the cab, I was able to hire a cab. He was scared to take me where I wanted to go. He just drove me around the neighborhood. He did take me and stop in front of the memorial site of George Floyd. That I didn't request to see or to go to. I did leave Plow. After pleading with him, he did stop near Alex's site. He then said I needed to get back to the airport to catch my return flight. I didn't get to Renee's site. So is ICE breaking the law? Is ICE killing people? Should we be scared? The U.S. government? Does anybody in this room think whoever did the killing will ever be in front of a federal judge? I don't. Remember the power of the pardon. Should we, you, be thinking and planning how to stop ICE, including you, Tony Jordan, if you're out there, and protect the residents of Washington County? If you think ICE is following the law, I have a bridge in Brooklyn I'm willing to sell. Cheap. I'll reserve the rest of my time. I'm stopping. Stop. Which is 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Huh?
Gave you 3 more. I had 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
Then I'll reserve 3 minutes.
I think your clock is off.
Thank you.
Thanks, Merle. Any other privilege of the floor? Okay, seeing none. Go on to the introduction of resolutions. So I need a motion to set aside the rules for resolution 77. Have the clerk read it. Moved by Supervisor Hall, second. Supervisor Fisher, O'Brien, Hahn. Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. They have the clerks read the resolved only, starting with 75.
Resolution number 75 by Supervisors Roselle, Skelly, Hogan, Fisher, Wang, Herrick, Mumby, Kerr, title to support securing funding from the New York State Office of Empire State Development Pro-Housing Grant Program for Drifting Bridge Upgrade Project. Resolved, the Chairman of the Board of Supervisors is hereby authorized to execute and submit an application to the New York State Empire State Development Corporation Pro-Housing Development for pump station upgrading for program year 2026 in the amount of $600,000 to act in connection with the submission of the application and to provide such additional information as may be required. And be it further resolved that Washington County Sewer District Number 2 will perform the rehabilitation services as a subrecipient for the County of Washington. Resolution number 76 by Supervisors Hall, Clary, Campbell, Kelly, Roselle, Baker, Wang, title to authorize Public Safety Department to supersede backfill policy. Resolved that the Department of Public Safety be permitted to backfill the vacancies in the position of communications officer without the oversight of the Public Safety and/or Personnel Committee. Resolution number 77 by Supervisor Clary, title amend 2025 budget for psychiatric expense. Resolved that the county treasurer is hereby authorized to make the following budget amendment: increase appropriation psychiatric expense, 373,626. Increase appropriated fund balance, 373,626.
Thank you. Don't believe we need a recess. We'll move on to the consideration of the resolution.
Resolution number 31 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Clary, Hall, Fisher, Wang, title amend 2025 budget for assigned council costs.
Mr. Chairman, moving resolution number 31.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Mumby, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 32 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Wang, title to adopt introductory local law A of 2026.
Chairman, moving resolution number 32.
Brian, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Clary, Wang. I will introduce an amendment, I'll do it, to change the first sentence to local law number 1 instead of local law number 2. Is there a second? Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, O'Brien, Hahn, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor of the amendment?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, returning to the motion as amended. Discussion. All those in favor? Oh, I'm sorry, roll call.
Mr. Hanky?
Yes.
Mrs. Fedler?
Yes.
Mr. Herrick?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Mr. Fisher?
Yes.
Mr. Baker?
Yes.
Mr. Mumby?
Yes.
Mr. O'Brien?
Yes.
Mr. Hahn?
Yes.
Mr. Skelly? Mr. Hogan? Ms. Kerr? Mrs. Clary?
Yes.
Mr. Wang? Mr. Rozell? The resolution is 4,497 yes, 193 absent. Resolution number 33 by Supervisors O'Brien, Clary, Campbell, Hahn, Herrick, Mumby, title set time and place for a public hearing on parcels requesting inclusion in certified agricultural districts.
Moving resolution number 33.
Moved by Supervisor O'Brien, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Mumby, Hahn, and Clary. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 34 by Supervisors Skelly, Hogan, Hall, Hahn, Mumby, Kerr, title to reappoint members to the Washington County Office for the Aging Advisory Council.
Supervisor Skelly, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Mumby, O'Brien, Hahn, Kerr, Clary. Discussion. The only discussion would be thank you to these people. That's a admirable thing, and some of them have done it for years. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 35 by Supervisors Baker, O'Brien, Clary, Wang, Herrick, Kerr, title to approve change orders, Washington County, Town of Fort Anne Shared Highway Facility.
Chairman, moving resolution number 35.
Supervisor Baker, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Hahn, Clary, Wang. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 36 by Supervisors Baker, O'Brien, Clary, Wang, Herrick, Kerr, title to approve change orders, Washington County Middle Falls Highway Facility.
Chairman, moving resolution number 36.
By Supervisor Baker, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, O'Brien, Hahn, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 37 by Supervisors Roselle, Skelly, Hogan, Fisher, Wang, Herrick, Mumby, Kerr, title to support temporary reduction of speed limit on State Route 29 during Washington County Fair Week, August 24th through the 30th, 2026.
By Supervisor Rozell, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Mumby, O'Brien, Hahn, Skelly, Kerr, Clary, Wang, and Herrick. Discussion. It's a good thing to do. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 38 by Supervisors Clary, O'Brien, Rozell, Baker, Han, Herrick, title to adopt District Attorney 2026 Crime Forfeiture Spending Plan.
Chairman, moving resolution number 38.
Supervisor Clary, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, O'Brien, Han, Kerr. Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 39 by Supervisor Skelly, Hogan, Hall, Han, Mumby, Kerr, title to make appointments, reappointments to the Washington County Youth Advisory Board.
Supervisor Skelly. Second, Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Mumby, O'Brien, Han, Kerr, and Rozell. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 40 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Clary, Rozell, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang, title to authorize chairman to sign agreement letter with New York State Education Department for 250th commemoration.
Chairman, moving resolution number 40.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Clary, Wang, Rozell, and Herrick. Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 41 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Rozell, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang, title amend 2026 budget planning to carry over unspent infrastructure resiliency grant.
Chairman, moving resolution number 41.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Clary, and Wang. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 42 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Rozell, Hall, Fisher, Han, Baker, Wang, title amend 2026 budget planning to carry over unspent Champlain Basin septic grant.
Chairman, moving resolution number 42.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, Wang, and Rozell. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 43 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Rozell, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang, title amend 2026 budget planning to carry over unspent septic grant.
Mr. Chairman, moving resolution number 43.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Clary, and Wang. Discussion? That was very good not to make a comment there. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 44 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Rozell, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang, title to authorize acceptance of CDBG housing grant and amend 2026 budget.
Chairman, moving resolution number 44.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Clary, and Wang. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 45 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Rozell, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang, title amend 2026 budget to carry over unspent ARP tourism funds.
Chairman, moving resolution number 45.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion? I believe this is the last time we can do this. Still. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 46 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Rozell, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang, title amend 2026 budget Board of Elections to carry over unspent election grant and vote by mail grant.
Chairman, moving resolution number 46.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 47 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2026 Budget, Board of Elections to carry forward refund of prepaid cellular plan.
Chairman, moving resolution number 47.
Brian, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 48 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2026 Budget, Public Health to carry over unspent early intervention administration grant.
Chairman, moving resolution number 48.
Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Clary.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 49 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2026 Budget, Public Health to carry over unspent child passenger safety grant.
Chairman, moving resolution number 49.
Brian, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. I'm sorry. Okay. Discussion? Like an auction. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 50 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2026 Budget, Public Health for Jewel Settlement Funds.
Chairman, moving resolution number 50.
Brian, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 51 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2026 Budget to carry over unspent opioid settlement regional abatement funds.
Chairman, moving resolution number 51.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 52 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2026 Mental Health Budget for 100% state aid.
Chairman, moving resolution number 52.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Clary. Discussion. Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 53 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2026 Budget, Mental Health for 100% state aid.
Chairman, moving resolution number 53.
Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor? Oh, I'm sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Chairman.
Rob York.
Rob York would know. Rob York. He's not. Al is not. Al would also know probably. He is not.
I fear.
100% state aid for some things and not. Right. I think that's probably an inaccurate assumption, but I can't speak to it.
And to add to that, you wonder with this, how many people is it serving? Is it hundreds? Person to like the psychiatric expense, which we know is two. Lots of questions.
Great, I missed the committee meeting, so. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Mr. Hanky,
Yes.
Mrs. Fedler, Mr. Herrick, Mr. Hall,
No.
Fisher,
Yes.
Mr. Baker,
Oh.
Mr. Mumby,
Yes.
Mr. O'Brien, Mr. Hahn,
No.
Mr. Skelly, Mr. Hogan, Ms. Kerr,
No.
Mrs. Clary,
No.
Mr. Wang, Mr. Rozell.
No.
The resolution is defeated, 1,875 yes, 2,622 no, 193 absent. Resolution number 54 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Wang, title amend 2026 budget, DSS, OFA to align expenses with revenue.
Chairman, moving resolution 52. 54?
Moved by Supervisor
Oh,
O'Brien.
54, got it, sorry.
Got it. Moved by Supervisor O'Brien, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Skelly, Larry, and Wang. Discussion. Mr. Skelly. Good effort, but it's a good effort, I think. Other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 55 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Wang, title amend 2026 budget for shelter arrears aid.
Chairman, moving resolution number 55.
Moved by Supervisor O'Brien, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Larry, and Wang. Discussion. Mr. Hogan. Once again, I have no idea. Mr. Vaughn, can you speak to that?
I'm sorry, I can't
This is safe. Yes, totally fine. Yeah, thank you.
Further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Resolution number 56 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Wang, title amend 2026 budget to carry over unspent rural communities of practice grant.
Chairman, moving resolution number 56.
For Larry and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 57 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Wang, title amend 2026 budget to recognize pretrial services funding.
Chairman, moving resolution number 57.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Fedler, Hall, Fisher, Larry, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. You guys gotta quit scratching your head.
Sorry.
I say discussion, somebody's scratching their head all over the place. Mr. Hahn, you weren't scratching your head, you actually wanted something?
Yeah, I want to know if this is, it says 100% funding.
It says no matching, so I think it is. Specifically says no matching.
Resolution number 58 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2026 Budget Sewer District Number 2.
Chairman, moving resolution number 58.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Hall, Fisher, Fiddler, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Resolution number 59 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend Budget Capital Project Number 123, Public Safety Microwave and Equipment Upgrades for New York State Combined 2024-25 SICG Targeted Grant.
Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 60 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2026 Public Safety Budget to carry over unspent 2024 EMPG grant.
Chairman, moving resolution number 60.
Moved by Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Hahn, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 61 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2025 Budget for Community College Tuition.
Chairman, moving resolution number 61.
Favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 62 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2025 Budget for Treasurer's Office Postage.
Chairman, moving resolution number 62.
Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 63 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2025 Budget Community Development Fund.
Moving resolution number 63.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution number 64 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title to award mini bid 2026A 4 Sheriff Patrol Cars.
Chairman, moving resolution number 64.
Hall, Fisher, Mumby, Hahn, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. Put in my usual complaint about buying Dodges. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 65 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title to award mini bid 2026B K9 Durango Pursuit.
Chairman, moving resolution number 65.
Brian, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Hahn, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion.
Aye.
Resolution number 66 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title to award mini bid 2026C Buildings and Grounds Regular Cab 2500 Plow Truck.
Chairman, moving resolution number 66.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Fisher, Baker, Mumby, Hahn, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No. No.
Carried.
Resolution number 67 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2025 Budget for Taxes on County Property.
Chairman, moving resolution number 67.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. You need them?
No. Resolutions number 68 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2025 Budget Tax Advertising.
Chairman, moving resolution number 68.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Clary, Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 69 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Hogan, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title Amend 2025 Budget County Attorney for Litigation Expenses.
Chairman, moving resolution number 69.
Brian, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 70 by Supervisors Campbell, O'Brien, Skelly, Clary, Roselle, Hall, Fisher, Baker, Han, Wang. Title to authorize chairman to sign contract with Slick Network Solutions, Inc., doing business as Slick Fiber.
Chairman, moving resolution number 70.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Hall, Fisher, Mumby, Han, Kerr, Clary, and Wang, and Herrick. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And one abstention. I get.
Resolution number 71 by Supervisors Hall, Clary, Campbell, Skelly, Roselle, Baker, Wang. Title to rescind and replace resolution number 176 of 2011.
Chairman, moving resolution 71. Thank you, Dave. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. You're good. You're good. Got it all right. I know he is.
You want to switch that? You want to let him introduce it? All right.
Yes, Mr. Hall introduces it. Thank you.
Second. Pedler, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 72 by Supervisors O'Brien, Clary, Campbell, Han, Herrick, and Mumby. Title, make appointment to the Saratoga Warren Washington Workforce Development Board.
Chairman, moving resolution number 72.
Supervisor O'Brien, second. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Mumby, Clary, and Herrick. Discussion. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 73 by Supervisors Hall, Clary, Campbell, Skelly, Roselle, Baker, Wang. Title, amend staffing pattern, public defender to add 2 assistant public defenders part-time.
Chairman, moving resolution number 73.
Supervisor Hall, second. Pedler, Fisher, Baker, Han, Kerr, Clary, Wang, and Roselle, and Eric. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 74 by Supervisors Clary, O'Brien, Roselle, Baker, Han, Herrick. Title, to accept crime victims grant, district attorney.
Chairman, moving resolution number 74.
3 seconds. Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Han, and Wang. Discussion. This fund's 100%, but it's nowhere near enough money. We ought to be putting a lot more money into crime victims. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 75 by Supervisors Rosell, Skelly, Hogan, Fisher, Wang, Herrick, Mumby, Kerr, titled to support securing funding from the New York State Office of Empire State Development Pro Housing Grant Program for Drifting Bridge Upgrade Project.
Chairman, have to amend it to 660,000.
That's correct. When Kevin sent me the correction, unfortunately, with or without my reading glasses, sometimes I can mistake a 6 for a 0. So it should be 660.
Okay,
That was my mistake.
got a motion to amend to 660. There's second. Pedler, Hall, O'Brien, Hahn, Kerr, Clary, and Roselle. Discussion. All those in favor of the amendment?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Back to the favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 76 by Supervisor Hall, Clary, Campbell, Skelly, Roselle, Baker, Wang, titled to authorize Public Safety Department to supersede backfill policy.
Chairman, moving resolution number 76.
Supervisor Hall, second. Pedler. On Kerr, Clary, and Wang. Discussion. Favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 77 by Supervisor Clary, title amend 2025 budget for psychiatric expense.
Chairman, moving resolution number 77, please.
By Supervisor Clary, is there a second? Pedler, Hall, Fisher, Mumby, O'Brien, Wang, and Herrick. Discussion. Pedler.
I had some questions about this resolution, and I think we really need to have Al, Brian, and Rob York present to answer some questions for this. And in following up with Debbie to confirm what I thought I heard in finance meeting was that Al said he was booking this amount and it would be booked. So if down the road we decided we wanted to pay it in June or July or whenever we decide to pay it, it would still come back against the 2025 year, even if, because we haven't paid it yet, but he would be booking that amount. So it would be available if we decide to pay it in the summer. And it would still already go against the 2025 year. But Al isn't present. Brian isn't here to put in his 2 cents. And I think some of the other supervisors indicated they would like to have some questions answered by Rob York as well. So I would ask to table this or not pass it.
Hey, you got a motion to table that takes precedence over everything. There's no discussion on the motion to table. All those in favor?
Aye.
No.
Pedler.
Yes.
Mr. Herrick. Mr. Hall.
Send the amendment, correct, Chairman?
On the motion to table.
Table? No.
Mr. Fisher.
No.
Mr. Baker.
Yes.
Mr. Mumby.
No.
Mr. O'Brien.
No.
Mr. Hahn. Mr. Skelly. Mr. Hogan.
Yes.
Ms. Kerr.
No.
Mrs. Clary.
No.
Mr. Wang. Mr. Roselle.
Yes.
Motion to table is adopted, 2,785 yes, 1,712 no, 193 absent.
Hey, supervisor's comments. Mr. O'Brien, you were bursting. You have something to say?
I was just saying that I was confused about this a little bit too, but this wasn't the one we talked about Thursday. This is the one we voted against in December that came back. $550,000 amendment to introduce it. I think there's confusion about whether or not it was the one on Thursday.
Okay, any other supervisors' comments? Ms. Cleary?
Right direction to dive deep in the mental health piece, and I appreciate the frank discussions on this and how we might look at the ways it would serve our community rather than just throwing money around that none of us have any idea on where it's going or how it's going. So I appreciate that. On a lighter note, we have a guest in Salem, and he's from Australia, New Holland, Australia. And he is here, photographer here with the town of Salem and anybody that wants to come at of Callahan from Bally Day, Ireland to this country. It's on the boat, and there was 300 congregation, and Dr. Clark was the person that led them here. And they came to New Perth, which eventually, when it became incorporated, became Salem. So he's very interesting. He's a descendant of that congregation. And so the history that we have in Washington County, we did take him to the auction barn yesterday, and he mentioned Argyle, and he said, oh, now those are the Scotch. You know, so we've had some great conversations. I tried to get him to, maybe do another exodus and bring 300 more people from Ireland to Salem. That could help.
I had Callahans working for me for 20 years. I don't bring any more Callahans.
So.
Hogan.
Yeah, I'm not sure if any of my fellow supervisors saw, just in the past 2 or 3 days, Albany leadership has committed $1.5 billion to New York City for their budget shortfall. 40 million to New York's, or I'm sorry, 40 million to Buffalo for their budget shortfall. I believe the other day, a few of us received an email from Tom Chaffee indicating that $120 million out of the Indigent Legal Services Fund in New York State is being swept to assist in balancing the budget. And I believe that was done over the objection of the director of that fund. I am now at the point, if something is not fully funded, we have to start saying no to the state of New York. They are spending money and sending it wherever they need to buy votes. And unfortunately, our taxpayers are paying the price now. And that's why I'm going to start being more diligent about asking, if this is not fully funded and there are expectations on these funds, then we have to say no. In fact, I've also asked Brian upon his return if we can start itemizing each department for unfunded mandates that are occurring and starting to list them out so we can have the ability to say no to items that are not being fully funded if they're fully mandated. So, thank you.
Or else he's gonna have to raise property taxes. Well, I thought that's what we fought here for the last 3 months, trying to cut back on because we didn't have support on our mandated program. So boo-hoo to him. The other ironic thing is we were passing resolutions on purchasing vehicles in the state's wisdom where we have to go out to bid. Not only can we not get our local people to bid, but the vehicles we just bought were out of state. Isn't that something too? The third thing on a good note is on March 13th in the town of Jackson, I'm inviting everybody to New York Maple's annual kickoff their Maple. People from Ag and Markets will be there. Hopefully the Commissioner Ball will be there. It's going to be on Shumpike Road, which is a Cambridge address, and it happens to be Deb Donahue's father's new facility there. She claims she pounded some of the nails on it, but I can't verify that. But 12 noon on March 13th, Anybody that wants to come is invited.
Board meeting day? No? Okay, good. That's the first time they've done that. Usually have it on the same day as the board meeting and we can't get there on time. All right, good. Thank you. Anybody else? Mr. O'Brien?
Article said they hadn't raised the tax rate in New York City on real estate for something like 20 years. And now they have to do it.
Very carefully either, because the 1.5 billion is only the first year. It's a 3-year program. Or billion, yes. Didn't I say billion? I tried to get the B. Billion with a B. 9 zeros. Yep. Okay. Anybody else? All right, well, my voice is going. I'm not gonna give much of a presentation today. I do think that imperative when Brian Campbell gets back, he buys Dave O'Brien lunch for, this particular meeting is probably the worst one for all these finance committee budget changes, and Dave got them all, so I think he owes you.
I think he planned this.
I think he owes you big. Secondly, I just came back from New York City with Mr. Mumby. We had a wonderful time down there. And we did hear the governor. And the governor has started a portal where you can all send in your complaints about red tape and underfunding. And I'm going to send it all to you. I'll guarantee that, you know, she gets 9 million things the first day of the portal being open and probably listens to none of them, but it at least maybe is a start. So I'm going to email it all to you later today. And it's once you kick on it, a whole series of screens you go through to comment to her. But I'm sure she'll pay great attention to you. Your vaunted position as Warren in Washington County. I wasn't, you know, overwhelmingly enthusiastic about it, but it's coming. Other than that, everything else is fine in the state. Everything is great. I just want you to know. Okay, anybody else? It has been snowing for an hour, so Mr. Wang.
Order of Robert Henke, Chairman of the Washington County Board of Supervisors and holder of the 3 sacred chalices of Argyle. This meeting is adjourned and stands adjourned until our next regular meeting, which is scheduled for Friday, the 20th of March at 10 a.m., unless specially convened, in which emergency due and timely notice will be given. I communicate the same to you, that having due notice thereof, you may govern yourselves accordingly.